What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Roddy again with another Need for Speed Heat video, man. You already know the vibes. We gonna be cranking these videos out because I've been having a lot of fun with this game. Today's video is going to be my personal discussion and feedback on the handling of this game. I'm not sure if you guys own this game or if you're just watching the videos, if you're curious about purchasing it, or you're just burnt from the last two games, because I understand some people just did not like the handling in the last two games. I'm here to tell you guys that the handling, as far as I can see, has done a 1000% 180 turn. The handling in this game is actually perfect. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this is actually my favorite game right now. This game is so fun that I just cannot put it down. I just can't. Like, I just keep playing the game, and I even started making YouTube videos just because this game was that good. But I'm going ahead and I'm gonna go pretty much explaining you guys how the tuning works, how the handling works, and everything like that. I went ahead and went to the performance shop, so you guys can see at the bottom of the car's performance rating, you can see a little square box with drift, grip, drift, race, off-road, and stuff like that. And you guys can see some cars naturally have a bias towards drifting, some cars naturally have a bias towards race, some cars naturally have a bias towards off-road. So naturally, if you guys want to pretty much see what kind of car your car can be, what it comes from as out of the factory, you guys can go into the dealership and just go check out the cars. Some cars, like the Lotus for example, when stock, the handling is all the way by race. And I realized after I picked up this Lotus that this is one of the best handling cars that I've ever driven in this game, and for the specific reason that it was built for racing. Now, don't get me wrong, you can build any car for grip, you can build any car for drift, yeah, any car for off-road, any car for race. You can build any car for anything you want, okay? But there is an optimal setup for every car. So obviously you're not gonna want to have a Ferrari off-road, even though it's clearly possible to do. It's a racing car. You're gonna wanna benefit the car from its tendencies. So if my Viper wants to drift, I'm going to make that into a drift car because it will be a better drift car than the Lotus. And the Viper would never grip as good as the Lotus. This Lotus hugs the wall. Like, I put track tires on this thing, and this thing just hugs the wall. It doesn't hug the wall, it hugs like the tarmac. Like, it's that grippy. But I'm gonna go ahead and let this race game play out for you guys. I'm not the best driver in the world either, so I'm not trying to run like a time lap here. Like, I'm not trying to beat a world record or nothing like that. But yeah, enjoy this race, and I'll come back at the end. Now I know some people has been having problems with drifting, but in all honesty, it just comes down to the tune that you have on your car, the tires that you have on your car. You guys gotta understand that the type of car you have also is a factor in how much angle you can get. You can also tune your performance on the fly when you're setting up your tune for your car, just like I did. You can pause the game and go to performance. You could change anything from tires to engine parts inside of your inventory that you own. So you guys can go ahead and free roam and get any car you want and just go ahead and play around with it till you get it perfect. I would personally advise you guys to change the drifting style to brake to drift for people that are new to drifting in the game or are having problems with the drifting with the gas to brake. If you click left on the D-pad, this is for Xbox, a menu will come up showing you guys downforce, steering sensitivity, and your brake to drift or gas to drift by control. You guys gotta play around with that setting, and you gotta fine-tune your car's settings to play exactly how you want to play. And that's a problem that a lot of people been having. People been complaining that the handling hasn't been feeling right, the cars hasn't been feeling right. Some people would say that they can't get the cars to drift properly. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna tell you guys that the cars are not handling properly because you're not tuning them properly, and it also goes hand in hand with what kind of car you have, what kind of suspension you have on it, what kind of tires you have on it, what your sensitivity is, what your braking drift style is. It's a whole lot of stuff. What your downforce is. And I would honestly say, if you guys are making a drift car, turn your downforce down. If you're making a grip car, turn your downforce up and turn your sensitivity up. Okay, that is what you guys do. Now, there is no optimal setup for drift and there is no optimal setup for grip because the parts interchange. The way that they make this game is that you can get the car to handle exactly how you want it. You gotta fine tune the handling. You have to maybe put race tires on and rally tire. Maybe you want to put race tires on your car, and then you might want to put like a showcase suspension on your car so it grips and drifts at the same time. When you want it to, you can do that. And you guys will notice that when you add a performance part to your car that alters the handling, you'll see where the handling bias will end up when you add that part. So when I put track tires on my Lotus will get more and more towards the left hand side of the race and road section of that square box. If I put those track tires on my Viper for some odd reason, my Viper does not want track tires on it at all, so it would not go as far to the left as the Lotus will for racing. But if I put race tires on my Viper for some weird reason, it will give it more of a racing handling style performance. So you guys got to play around with the tires. Some cars like race tires, some cars like track tires, some cars like drag tires, some cars like drift tires. It is a whole lot of tires, rally tires, all sorts of tires. It is up to your car. This Viper is a drift car. A Subaru might be a rally car, off-road car. That Lotus is a grip car, race car. And I would say my Ferrari, no, the Lotus is definitely a track car. My Ferrari is a race car. So there's a difference between all of the cars in the game. You can tune any car to be whatever you want it to be, and you just have to play around with the handling, you guys. You have to play around with the handling. So the handling is fine in the game. You can drift in the game. You just have to get more comfortable with it. But yeah, I'm sorry this discussion was so long. I just had to go ahead and explain all that. But I hope you guys are having a good day. Anyways, this is your boy Roldy. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay. We out.